Another day, another shitty ass episode of Smackdown. Feel me? Nothing new, man. This show, was complete shit. Feel what I'm saying? We're gonna do a review tonight and break down everything that happened. First, we start off with a Hulk Hogan tribute. Now, I understand WWE got to send their tributes and their props to Hulk Hogan, being one of the first megastars to be outside of WWE as the greatest of all time. So, it is what it is, right? Everybody comes out, they do their separated announcements and celebrations and tributes for him, right? You feel me? So, WWE, you know what I'm saying, re-highlights Hulk Hogan's career. He re-highlights everything he did. You feel what I'm saying? So rest in peace to Hulk. Fuck him. I don't know why I'm saying rest in peace. I was playing around. Fuck him. So anyways, we start off with Logan Paul. Logan Paul cuts a promo, a nonsense promo about him being back in Cleveland, back in his hometown, and everybody booing him and not cheering him. Whatever, just nonsense, boring shit. Logan Paul's really boring as fuck on this mic. But he's a good athlete, and, it is what it is. Jelly Roll comes out. He cuts a generic ass promo. He just talks about how he's been a WWE fan his whole life and he's here because he loves WWE. Nobody gives a fuck personally. I don't know why he would say that. Like, nobody gives a fuck. It's really a nonsense promo. Not taking us anywhere. Joe McIntyre comes out, starts talking shit, and Jelly Roll starts singing Randy Orton's theme song, and Randy Orton comes out to help out Jelly Roll attack these two. I'm not looking forward to the tag team match. We're going to see a nonsense, boring ass match between these two. So who really cares, right? Up next, we have Roxanne Perez versus Alexa Bliss. Just a nonsense, boring ass match. You know what I'm saying? Do a lot of back and forth and shit, right? Raquel, during the match, hits Alexa in the eye. Charlotte comes out and attacks Raquel, saving her. And Raquel attacks Charlotte Flair, coming back up and attacking her, right? Alexa Bliss jumps on her. And Roxanne comes in and does the roll up, 1, 2, 3, getting the win. Just some generic, boring ass shit. Again, it's the same shit always happening. I don't know why it keeps happening and doing this. Wade Barrett during the match says that Alexa Bliss is a veteran. No, the fuck she isn't. Like, Alexa Bliss sucks ass. Like, really, Alexa Bliss sucks. They say the same about Natalya, all because she's been there for almost 20 years. But Natalya sucks ass. You feel what I'm saying? So, she is not that charismatic or freaking entertaining to be known as a fucking legend. Fuck out of here, bro. She hasn't even been there for at least 20 years. So I'm not trying to hear this lie that Alexa Bliss is a veteran. Fuck out of here. It always lies. Gunther's the greatest of all time. No, the fuck they're not. Stop lying to us, nigga, because we fucking know they're not. Up next, we have Jade Cargill versus Chelsea Green. Just a nonsense, boring ass match, right? Throughout the match, Alpha Frey and Piper Niven distract Jade throughout the whole time. I don't know why the fuck they keep doing this shit. They have wrestlers distract one of another, and all of a sudden now they're just winning the matches by roll-ups. Like, real talk, it's getting exhausted to the point where nobody gives a fuck about wrestling. Because you have repeatable shit. This is another reason why nobody wants to keep watching this shit, you feel me? But Jade Cargill grabs Green, hits her with the stomach finisher, pins her 1, 2, 3, gets the win, and the girls come in and attack Jade Cargill, and Tiffany comes out and saves Jade Cargill. Wade Barrett throughout the match says, tomorrow night they are fighting at SummerSlam. He says tomorrow night. Bro, are you serious? Like, are you that slow? Do you understand anything that you're saying right now? Because it just reminds me of Michael Cole. Bro, do you understand anything that you're saying right now? Bro, he really said tomorrow night. Nigga, they're fighting next Saturday. Come on, man. Y'all gotta really get your scripts on point here. You guys get very uncomfortable lately on botching shit and fucking up your roles. You know what I'm saying? And fucking up your scripts. But it is what it is. Nobody really cares. They might be smoking that shit. We don't know. Up next, we have a Cody Rhodes promo. This is actually a good promo. I gotta give props to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna explain to you why it's a good promo, right? He basically talks about he wants violence and there's a lot of street fights and me and John Cena will make history next week. Could make history, right? He says doing the right thing at times will make you look like the bad guy. Like him attacking John Cena after John Cena was being depressed and says he can't wrestle. He can't wrestle at SummerSlam. He's emotionally exhausted, which I think is a fucking lie. It's all script. You know what I'm saying? And Cody Rhodes attacks him and wants his match at SummerSlam. You embarrass me, Elimination Chamber, nigga. I don't want these excuses. Bring your ass to this ring, nigga. We're fighting at SummerSlam. You feel what I'm saying? So he's got a good point. Sometimes doing the right thing like this makes you look like a bad guy. Like, for example, like my friend here disrespects me and calls me out of my name a lot, right? And I go and talk to his mother, and I say, and I talk about a story where maybe, just an example, he might have touched a girl or jack off next to her or some shit out of nowhere. What if I tell his mother that? Well, I think I'm the bad guy? No, because he likes to talk shit and disrespect me. So I'm gonna expose him, and his family will know. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I'm the bad guy doing that. You feel what I'm saying? It's just certain reasons why people do things they do. John Cena bears Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber, made him bleed, hitting him with a $40,000 watch. And we're supposed to accept the fact that you're emotionally exhausted, and we're supposed to let it slide the fact that you don't want to wrestle SummerSlam because you're exhausted. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I want my title back and I'm beating your ass. And I'm going to retire you, nigga. Real talk. That's what Cody Rhodes is on. And this whole Cody Rhodes siding with The Rock thing, it doesn't make any sense. You're just repeating the same shit from Elimination Chamber. This time, Cody Rhodes selling his soul to The Rock. And The Rock will not show up afterwards. So if The Rock shows up at SummerSlam, nothing's going to fucking happen. Nothing is going to fucking happen. I'm telling you right now. If The Rock shows up, nothing's going to fucking happen in SummerSlam. We're going to just have a special viral ass moment. And fucking John Cena, The Rock, it's not going to be anywhere after SummerSlam. The fuck out of my face. Nonsense, bro. Real talk. So at SummerSlam, if Randy Orton's not turning heel night 2, then this is just a waste of time. This is just a waste of fucking time. If Randy Orton's not turning heel, and if nothing's happened after that match, bro, this is going to be really like a boring ass match. But if you want to make this an interesting match, you should have these guys beat each other the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Cody Rhodes says he wants the old John Cena, right? He wants him talking to Stu, the camera guy, and being happy. You know, the same old John Cena. This is a good point. This is a definitely good fact right here. This is a fact. We need the old John Cena because this John Cena is the worst I've ever seen in my life. Like, this whole run is a complete waste of time at this point. Now, I know people want John Cena to turn babyface. Well, you guys wanted this shit. You guys wanted it. By WrestleMania, everybody said this shit was stale. I said it was stale since day one. I've said it's been stale since, like, literally day one because we won't see John Cena or nobody except for Cody Rhodes with his generic, decent promos until 3 weeks. I simply said this shit. This fucking storyline and this John Cena heel turn shit is a waste of my time. It's a waste of everybody's time seeing it. Really. Selena Vega backstage. She runs into Julia backstage, and Julia has a new representation, a fucking lawyer, basically. Just call it a fucking lawyer. What's up with these names WWE has? Basically, it's a lawyer named Kiana James. Who the fuck is Kiana James? And where the fuck was Julia in 4 weeks? Where the fuck was Julia? It's really been like 4 weeks since she's defended her fucking title. Been 4 weeks. Where has she been at? It's ridiculous, bro. At this point, bro, Julia would have been stripped of that damn title. If Julia is not going to be scheduled, Selena Vega would have retained that title, and I would have gave it to somebody who was going to be there every week, who was scheduled to be there every week. Because you're not going to put it on people who are not going to show up, bro. Get the fuck out of my face. And this is what I said before, bro. This is why I said before in my videos. Nobody wants to see the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and the Women's U.S. title is just a waste of fucking time. This is a waste of time, seriously. So, it looks like we're going to have Julia versus Selena Vega on the Smackdown after SummerSlam, or maybe before SummerSlam. Most likely we're going to have this after SummerSlam. So, yeah, just wait, ladies and gentlemen. This title is going to be a waste of time. 5 years from now, this title is only going to be defended like, I'll say a good 5 or 6 times a year. Watch this. I'm not even going to lie to you. That Women's U.S. title is going to be defended at least 6 or 7 times a year starting next week. Next year. Watch this. Up next, we have the main event, Jacob Fatu versus The Miz. You know, it was good to see The Miz in the main event. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's be real, bro. Where the fuck has The Miz been at? And The Miz should be up in the mid-card as a U.S. champion. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we get a match here. Jacob Fatu, has his match. It is what it is, right? The Bloodline comes in and attacks fucking Jacob Fatu. They attack him, and then Jimmy Uso comes in and makes the save. Jimmy Uso gets his ass beat by the big guy. I don't remember his fucking name. I really don't give a fuck. Was it Haku, Taku, Tatatu? Waku or Noel. What's his fucking name? I don't know his name, and I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? So he basically beats the shit out of Jimmy Uso, and you know what I'm saying? Jimmy Uso doesn't have a match at SummerSlam, so in my opinion, just make Jimmy Uso versus that big guy at SummerSlam. I don't care if Jimmy Uso loses. At least Jimmy Uso has a match. I'm just glad WWE's not making a tag team match for SummerSlam, because this is just going to be a waste of time if they do. We really are going to have, what, like 3 or 2 fucking tag team matches? Well, now we got 2 tag team matches. Yeah, so I'm glad they're not making a tag team match, bro, because I swear to God, bro, you know, I think this is what's going to happen. Knowing how stupid WWE is, I wouldn't be surprised if they make Jacob and Jimmy versus Solo and the big guy, or what's the guy name? Jeff Cobb or Jason Mateo at SummerSlam. Just watch. I'm not even gonna be surprised. Like, really, at this point, all WWE does is make stupid random matches that nobody wants to see, and storylines that are not gonna continue. And I'm telling you right now, a few years from now, this company is going to die, and nobody's gonna give a fuck about it. Real talk. Smackdown was a boring ass show, really mid. I'm really getting sleepy right now. You feel me?